It's Ronnie McGhie with you for the next 2 hours till midnight. This is Wednesday Night Sessions live on 107.2 Irvine Beats FM. Welcome back to the guys from Huxtable. I have Jordan on my, well, we'll say left, and I have Bruno on my right. Welcome back to Irvine Beat FM.
Thanks for having us once again.
I mean, it seems a long time now since the We Are Huxtable EP came out.
It would be. When did that come out? It's about a year and 2 months.
Year and 2 months, yeah.
Yeah, so about 14 months since we released that beast on the world.
And it was. And then, of course, about a year later, we had the It's a Trap EP.
Yep, that came out in March of this year. Yeah.
So and that took, I mean, the thing is, that took the sound and production to a different level.
That's kind of what we were going for. One of the sort of main bits of feedback that we got from the We Are Huxtable EP was that it was a bit too, not underproduced, but we went into the studio with having thoughts of it being, what's the word? Lo-fi, yeah. And I guess we hadn't really figured out our sound properly by that point.
Yeah.
And it just, lo-fi was almost the exact opposite of what it needed to be.
It was still a damn good EP.
Yeah, I'd maybe like to go back and re-record some of the stuff on it, because we kind of play things differently now.
Yeah.
when we're playing it live, and some things have changed. But yeah.
I mean, a lot of bands are doing that now. You've got, like, I know we were talking about Sean there. I know Sean's album he's got new versions of some of the old tracks that he used to perform and had actually recorded. So it seems to be the in thing. I mean, if you guys were ever thinking about an album, I mean, that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely songs on that I would want upcycled onto an album.
Yeah.
But it would be done with a full fresh approach. It wouldn't be anything that we would really release ourselves again. I don't think. If there was, backing behind us, then it might be a case of, right, okay, we'll take these three and put them onto what would eventually become an album, or something like that, and some of them might become B-sides.
Yeah. now, Bruno, I've got to say, if we're taking score here, I've got to say it's Jordan 3, you 4, because you were in the last time with the Stumblers.
I was, so yeah. A couple of when was it? February?
Oh yeah, it must have been a big round about the beginning of the year. Yeah,
but I had to go into Pastures New because
of course,
they had to move on. I had to move on, so me and Jordan could push this as far as we can, to be honest. I
mean, sometime there can only be room. You've got to concentrate all your energy in the one band.
I mean, I like to excuse me, I like to go with the kind of premise of the Highlander. There can only be one. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I kind of went for. You can
also putting all your eggs in one basket, though.
There you
Bad
go.
thing.
That's
Bad
it.
thing.
Finger in every pie.
That's called hedging your bets, Bruno.
Hedging your bets.
Do you know, I had another joke there about a name we heard earlier on, but I don't think we can.
No, I don't think so. I had to actually keep a straight face when I was actually saying
and
it.
Now everyone's going, what are they talking about?
Now, this has been, I mean, at the moment, you're taking a break because you're putting new material together.
We're putting new material together. It's not so much a break. I think we didn't want to oversaturate ourselves anywhere.
So I think over the summer we kind of started writing, and we started getting shows for after summer as we come into autumn. We've got quite a few coming up as well, which Jordan was talking about.
Well, this Saturday, actually.
Yep. This Saturday.
If any of the wonderful listeners of Irvine Beat FM happen to be anywhere near Caerphilly in Wales, then they'll be able to see us on the main stage at Get Go Festival.
Fantastic,
on Saturday night.
Supporting the Cortina.
Well, we're not supporting them. They're headlining the stage.
They're headlining the whole day, yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be a good one. 7-foot fire cannons and everything like that on the stage. Seriously, good stuff.
You've been doing. I mean, you've been doing gigs in Scotland as well, but you've been doing quite a few gigs down south. How have they taken to the Huxtable sound?
It's been incredible. There's a few pockets of places we can go now where there will be people turn up specifically because we're playing.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting to go to a new place in front of a crowd who've never, you've got no friends there, you've got no family there, people have absolutely no expectation of what you're going to be like, and then you're getting to go in and play in front of the crowds of other bands, and generally the reaction that we've been getting has surprised me. just the people sort of raving about it afterwards, and you're always selling merch or CDs. We've sold out of CDs now.
That's fantastic.
It's really good. And then the hope is the next time you go back down there, that you're gonna have carried some of those people along. So that kind of happened. It's happened a few times. People are coming back. Repeat coming back to gigs, which is great. That's the whole reason behind doing gigs, I guess. pick up people that want to come back.
Now, usually when people come on the show, you've been in twice before, Huxtable have been here twice before, and it was basically to launch the EP, talk about the music, but it's a bit different today.
Or
tonight.
Different for us.
Different for us, yeah. Slightly nervous about how this is going to be, but we've done a little sound check. It seemed to be okay.
Yeah, it seemed to. Now, normally when bands, let me tell you, I mean, Wednesday night sessions, it's all about people stripping the music back, and it's all about mostly acoustic. But by the guys' own admission, they felt when they went to acoustic, is that right, that you didn't think it did your material justice, or was it just wasn't working at all?
Well, we were sitting in the rehearsal room down at Messi Studios, and we were basically, after about an hour, we found ourselves rewriting the songs to try and get them to be acoustic. And then we were like, no, they're right, okay.
This isn't working, no.
This is basically, we're trying to form a new band in about an hour and 20 minutes here. That's not. So we've just sort of stripped it back to the bare essentials.
So let me set the scene for the listeners at home. I mean, we have Bruno, and he's got a couple of drums there, so he's going to be rocking it out. And Jordan has got a rather snazzy guitar here. He's got the amp. So it's a stripped back session. Did Bruce Springsteen not say when he did the MTV, he called it MTV Plugged?
MTV Plugged.
That was what he renamed it, because he didn't want to do it acoustic with the E Street Band.
Oh, right, okay. You know what, I did actually hear something about that.
Yeah. So we basically have, for you tonight, we have Huxtable Plugged.
Plugged and stripped.
Plugged and stripped.
That just sounded so wrong.
It really did. Huxtable.
Luckily, it is 20 past 10 at night.
Past the watershed.
Yep.
So, guys, you're going to do a couple of tracks for us. Tell me about the first track you're going to do.
Okay, the first track that we're going to do is called Failure Is
an Option.
Yep. And while you just talk about yourself just now while I get all this stuff.
Failure's an Option. It was actually probably the second song that we fully got down. So yeah.
It's off the first
it's off the first EP,
it's off the first EP, which is available now from all good digital stockists.
Because it's not available on CD anymore.
It's not available on CD just now. We might do a special run of them.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm thinking eBay here. Oh,
you've got one. You should have.
Yes, I've got. I have both the EPs, treasured possessions, I can assure you.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to say to you, take it away. This is Failure Is an Option, or is not? Is it an option, or is it not an option?
I can never remember anymore.
It is an option. Failure is an option.
Come back and try it over. Let's start our valuable swim, look back your boulder. Best try. Fail. Don't chase the tail. We are the old, we are the competition, winning isn't everything if all you want is repetition. Best try and fail.
Well, I do see a smile on your face there.
I've no idea how that went.
Well, you were wearing headphones, so it sounded great. I mean, that is the first. That was the first year.
World exclusive.
Yeah, a world exclusive. That was. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm going to say that was Huxtable plugged. So it was right here on 107.2 Urban Beat FM on the album show. Well, from the EP, we are Huxtable. That's Party Ghost. I mean, what do you think when you listen to that now, as compared to how you perform it now?
The ending we've changed. Not significantly, but the end, we'd like to sort of get into a little groove at the end. The sort of bit. Oh, I can play it. I've got the guitar here. So it's like the bit that goes. We sort of start very, very slow and build up and build up.
Loosey goosey. You know?
Yeah. So apart from that, you know, we sort of we sort of play it the same way, I guess.
So, I mean, you were I was going to ask you about local gigs, anything on the horizon, but you played Kelly Park, you played Rugby Park not a lot longer.
We did. We played at the Kilmarnock Football Club Open Day.
I think that was brilliant.
It was great fun. There was loads of Kelly Pies.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want. There were mini Kelly Pies as well. Or is that just the size of them now?
Lovely. No, I love the wee buffet Kelly Pies.
Oh,
love them.
They're dangerous though. They're dangerous.
You swallow a bit before you know it.
I know. And then you go on stage, have a bottle of water, your mouth's all greasy. Just like, who was that? Tune the Fat character that said about that, eating a pie and drinking a bottle of water? Ronald Villiers.
Ronald Villiers.
Anyway, sorry, I'm getting well off tangent here. We done the Rugby Park thing. The next time that we're actually playing anywhere nearby is a gig that we're really looking forward to.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be brilliant. We've known about this gig for the best part of a year, and we've not really been able to tell anyone up until maybe a month or so ago. But we're supporting the famous Gun.
I know, yeah.
At Live at Troon on Saturday the 5th of September. That's going to be a brilliant show.
You're on with the Amorettes as well.
The Amorettes are also playing,
great
so it's us, the Amorettes and Gun. It's a really, really good lineup. It's going to be a great show. I just hope they play Word Up.
They do, I can assure you. I saw Gun at the Barras, probably March.
Yeah.
They played the Barras and they reclaimed it. It was a sold out gig and they rocked it.
Absolutely.
Big time, yeah. And of course, I loved it that much that I'm going back to see them in December when they play the Barlands again. So looking forward to that. I am absolutely gutted that I won't make the gig Live at Troon because I'm on holiday.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going this long cruise.
A long
so
cruise?
it will be it'll be commiserations. I'm sorry I can't be there, but all this sun and probably Peroni will be dulling the pain. Will be dulling the pain.
Don't worry about it. I think I would rather be on a cruise as well
With Peroni.
With Peroni.
Yeah.
Who's she again?
Just gonna say.
Oh, no.
Mushroom Club, and I can tell you guys, the Hux boys here were enjoying those sounds very much indeed. And I'm just about to ask the guys, I'll get the mics up so I will, and I mean, do you guys get the chance to actually check out the music scene in Ayrshire to keep up with what's happening?
I think as much as not as much as I would like. I'd like to be going to every gig that's happening, but whenever I can, I will make an effort and I will go to local gigs, basically because they're really good. Yes. Like going to a local gig, it's I don't know, it's something that you really have to. If there's people listening who've never been to an unsigned gig, or the thought of going to see unsigned musicians puts you off because of the X factor, and you kind of think that it's going to be a bit like the beginning auditions where everyone's rubbish. It's really not.
Yeah.
You know, these are people that are incredibly talented, and they put a lot of time and effort into, you know, rehearsing and making sure they've got the right equipment and everything like that. And you can, you know, you could find your next favourite band just playing in a pub down the road from you. There
are some stunning bands and artists. The amount of talent out there is just phenomenal.
It really is. It must be something in the water. I've said for ages that Ayrshire produces really good rock bands, or any kind of bands, but I've always said rock bands. Ayrshire produces really good rock bands because the schools in the area have excellent musical education programmes. Like Loudon Academy, where I went, the music department were absolutely fantastic. They let me in there nearly every single lunchtime for about 6 years, and I would absolutely say that that's why I'm the musician that I am just now. And I know that that's not an isolated case.
Yeah.
So stemming right the way through from education, once you get out into doing gigs and everything like that, it's got such a good music scene and very talented people in it.
Twin Heart, of course, they were guests on the show a few weeks ago, and that's their latest single, Ghost. And guys, just another example of the amazing talent out there.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
I mean, obviously the guys, it was a great interview because we talked about Mechanical Smile as well, and
Sadly
obviously
missed.
the disappointment of that all, well, them breaking up.
Yeah.
But out of that came Twin Heart, which is still carrying on that similar sound, only heavier.
Absolutely. I've long been a fan of what Murray and Don do. I was really sad when they told us last October that Mechanical Smile was going to be no longer a thing. But can I say this? I'm kind of glad, because you're right, we've got Twin Heart. And
definitely, yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, Dawn said herself that the sound was going towards the heavier. It was leaning towards the heavier sound anyway at the end. Anyway, guys, you are going to perform a couple of tracks for us. In between, I believe you've got some gig news you want to share with the listeners.
The gig news.
Gig news.
Absolutely.
So what is the first track that you are going to do for us?
This is one that we have done stripped back before, because it is kind of stripped back to begin with. Yeah, we've done it live on radio, actually. For the very first time we've done it stripped back.
Wow.
But yeah, it's called On the Cusp of My Tongue.
Wanna mess with me, I'm open. If you wanna dance with me, floor's open. My biggest regret, it has grown with time. Started as a tear, now it's raining inside. wish I was caught for a very long time, but the feeling has lapsed, though the feeling was right. If you wanna live with me, doors open. You live vicariously, I'm hoping. My biggest regret, it has grown with time. Started as a tear, now it's raining inside. Wish I was caught for a very long time, but the feeling has lapsed, so the feeling was right. Regret, it has grown with time. Started as a tear, now it's raining inside.
That's that one done. That was maybe a bit loud in the old guitar there. I did change it. Yeah, so gig news. Yeah. Okay, so live at Troon, Saturday the 5th September. If anyone is, you live nearby, why not come along? Tickets are available online. Can't remember the website because I'm not that organised.
I think if you Google Live Troon or Troon Live,
live
you'll
at Troon,
get Live at
Gun
Troon. You'll
playing
get
at
that,
Live
yeah.
at Troon. Who doesn't want to hear Word Up? And all the other songs that they're famous for as well. And then we are playing King Tut's Wawa Hut on the 4th of October, supporting a brilliant two-piece, two-piece called Goddamn. They just supported the Foo Fighters recently, so it's going to be a really good gig. Tickets for that are £7.
And you can get them on huxtable.bigcartel.com.
You can indeed. That's where they go, huxtable.bigcartel.com.
Or check out the Huxtable Facebook page.
Check out the Huxtable Facebook page, indeed. I'm just going to have to make some minor adjustments here so that I don't kill people sitting in their cars.
Yeah,
that should be okay. I think that's fine. Yeah.
So you've got another track for us?
We've got another track. This one is called Little Darling, which is available on iTunes and Google Play, and for a limited time on our SoundCloud. So if anyone wants to jump on and hear what the full raucous version of this sounds like, then be our guest.
Take it away, guys, at your leisure.
Take a stand, know your place. You're a disgrace. You wanna talk, little darling? Come inside. You wanna feel it? Enjoy the ride. You're not alone. You're not alone. The blues are flashing, cold as ice. Take a stand, know your place. Tangled hair. Take a stand, know your place. You're a disgrace. That'll do. That was Little Darling.
I mean, how does it feel? I mean, you're in the studio. There's just the two of you there, of course. And how does it feel like doing this tonight?
I'm trying my absolute best not to hit these really hard.
I could see. I was watching. You're really restrained there.
I don't know. Maybe I should have turned my guitar up a wee bit. I couldn't really hear myself over the drums. But it was,
I could hear the guitar. I could hear the guitar.
Good. Maybe I'm just going deaf.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But thanks for having us.
Listen, it's always a pleasure to welcome you guys to the studio. So Jordan and Bruno from Huxtable. Listen, guys, have a great rest of the year.